Hi everyone! In this video we will learn how to enter the subcontractor contract on Fizure. The contract reference is the quote from the subcontractor that we will be entering on Fizure. We open our project, then open the contracts menu and click Create Contract. Then we will search for all our contract related documents and add the name to the contract, Fizure Training Project Contract. We recommend uploading all contract-related documents and files to Fizure. Then they are in the future accessible and there is no need to save them in separate file folders or file sharing platforms. Fizure immediately displays here the PDF, image, doc and XLS extended files. Since the quote was sent by a subcontractor whom we haven't previously added to Fizure, then we click Add a new company. If there will be a monthly progress report, also known as a pay application related to this contract, then it's important to add the person email here who will be sending us the monthly progress report, since Fizure helps automate the process and the pay application template will be sent on this email. Then we hit Create. We see that the payment date is 5 days. We also enter this here. Now we select the line items to which our contract is related to. It's construction works. It's easy to select the corresponding line items from the budget. You can select several line items one by one or select the whole category at once. You can easily delete the line items from the selection. If you have a long list with thousands of line items and quickly need to find the corresponding one, then we can type the line item name here. Fizure then quickly finds and displays the line items with a similar name. We can also click the category name and then all the category line items will all be added to the selection at once. Click Construction Works and we have only one line item in our budget. Now we see that we have only one line item in our budget for construction works, but there are 4 line items in the quote from the subcontractor. This is where the project manager needs to decide how he wants the monthly progress report aka pay applications to be sent by the subcontractor. If we want to have only one line item in the pay application form and don't want to follow how the quoted items are progressing month over month, then we just select the one line item and enter the total quoted cost as the contracted cost. We enter for example that the cost of the job is $19,000. We enter here $19,000. But if we want the subcontractor to submit the monthly progress in the pay application one by one, stating how much demolition works, concrete works, personnel or materials is completed in the corresponding month. To enter the quoted line items to our pay application template, we click the plus sign at the end of our selected budget line item. Since we have 4 line items in our quote, we click 4 times the plus sign. Demolition works, the unit is 1, quantity 1 and unit price $3,000. $3,000 is how much we are planning to spend on getting the job done. We entered all the line items in the quote and now we click Save. After we click Save, we can immediately update the revised budget for the corresponding line items in our budget. This means that since our contract cost differs from the estimated cost, then we do not have to separately go and update the revised column. We just click Change. Now after clicking Change, in this case we just have one line item in the budget that will be used for entering the contract. The revised budget for the contract line items equals $20,000 and the updated revised budget should be $19,000 as contracted with the subcontractor. We click Change and without any manual data entry, the revised budget is updated. In the future, if we click the contracts menu, then all the project contracts can be found from one place. If we open a contract, then we can see all the corresponding line items. If we have already approved pay applications for the contract and approved costs, then Fizure automatically updates the contract performance, which we can track from this view. From the Files tab, we will find all the contract-related files and documents. It's equally important to know that once we have saved the contract, Then Fizure automatically creates the pay application template. When we want to request for pay application from the subcontractor, we click the Send Commitment template. In the next video, we will review how the subcontractor can submit the pay application. Additionally, if you go to our budget view, then we see that from the line item construction works, the estimated cost equals $20,000. The revised budget equals $19,000, and our project total cost forecast should be $1,000 less than estimated. There is no need to separately go and calculate the cost forecast for the budget. By updating the revised budget column, Fizure automatically updates the project cost forecast, which we can track from the Overview tab. Now, since we have had the construction works contract saved in Fizure, we select it's an invoice for a contract. It's related to Demo Project Limited, and we have Fizure Training Project contract saved. Right when we have selected the associated contract, Fizure automatically displays the contract terms on the left, just as we entered them. When approving the invoice for a contract that has change orders, then we would additionally see the change orders listed here with the right budget item. Then automatically updates the contract, so whenever we open the contract, we can automatically track the contract performance. Similarly, we can approve several invoices for one contract and can be sure that we do not exceed the agreed costs.